Hello, friends. My name is Adrian, and I'm joined by
Jerry,
my former high school teacher. And today we're going to be doing a review, reaction, response to the album In the Aeroplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel. What do you know about this album? What's your experience with this album?
I think I've heard a few songs, downloaded the lyrics for one and played it. That's the Aeroplane Over the Sea.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and that's about it. I don't think I've listened to the whole album.
So this is the first full listen for you.
First full listen.
Yeah, I know this. I listened to this album in high school a lot when I think I was in grade 9.
I didn't even know this album existed then.
I was just on Reddit way too much. I know this is like the essential like MU core. It's like an internet thing.
Oh.
This album is like an iconic internet album.
Really?
Yeah, like all the music nerds online are like, this is like the go-to. It's like a holy grail.
See, when this stuff was coming out, I had young children, so I was just out of it. Like I just didn't have my head in the game. So it's great to get back in.
Yeah, well, this is right from your era too. Yeah, this is like right around Radiohead. I think it came out 1997.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that. I thought this was like a couple years old, like 10 years old or something.
No, yeah, 1997.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so this is their second album. The main guy from the band is Jeff Mangum, and this album was inspired by the Second World War and Anne Frank, specifically her diary. But yeah, that's some context. So I haven't listened to this album in full since probably like 2018. So shall we get into it?
Yeah, I can't believe I've never really heard of them when they were... The last 3 years is when I heard about them from Spotify.
That's crazy.
Like, in the same time as Pavement, like Stephen Malcolm is one of my favorite musicians.
Start with track 1, which is King of Carrot Flowers, Part 1.
This is so period, late 90s stuff. Chunky guitar.
Yeah.
What is it, accordion or something?
Yeah, it's so cool. Just a great, simple guitar part, too, you know?
Yeah. This is like someone's college dorm. They stole the accordion from the music room. It was so fast paced when the music started playing. I didn't want to talk because I just wanted to like pick it up.
Yeah.
But it felt almost like every line was just like descending, like do 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 do.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was the same all the way until the end, which was that a bridge or was that a chorus?
It's kind of just like that song has no clear structure to me. I mean, it has a climax at the end with it sounded like a keyboard trumpet or something. I have no idea. But,
right.
And an accordion, like it's kind of unusual instrumentation, but really simple and pretty. You know?
Yeah. The harmonies between the voices, it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me some of the lyrics you liked? Because I wasn't really watching them.
There's the one line, and Mom would drink until she was no longer speaking.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Like it's just stuff like that, like these little intimate details about this character's childhood. That's kind of interesting. It's like, and talking about specific rooms in the house, different things that family members would do. It's just kind of interesting.
Yeah, my mom didn't drink till she couldn't speak, but one time she, at a happy hour, she drank one, and then we had hot wings, and then she asked for another one. So when she came back, there was 4. She's like, I can't drink that much. But because she's a Dutch woman, she couldn't leave them, so she like downed 4 gin and tonics. And on the drive home, every time we turned a corner, she would go, wee. And it was like the best. I'd never, ever seen my mom tipsy before. It was really funny. Good for you, Mom. I'm proud of you.
Okay, so track 2 is King of Carrot Flowers, Part 2.
Is that a bagpipe waiting to go off? Or is that just synth organ? Or
It sounds something like that.
I love you, Jesus Christ.
now his voice matches. It's great. You're hearing that high-end scratchy guitar? Mm-hmm. Not the raunchy low. There's one way up here.
Nice little trumpet. Very wartime instrumentals. Bagpipe, trumpet, bugle.
Yeah.
And he kind of sings like a pirate or something. I don't know. His voice is kind of abrasive, but still charming.
When you got punk drums, it really feels like late 90s. Like it's really in that period.
Is that kind of weird for you then?
No.
Yeah, it does have that. I don't know how to describe the type of guitar playing.
It's like Nirvana inspired, but there's so much more going on than just Nirvana. But like a lot of power chords, a lot of a grungy feel to it. But you know, it's obviously grunge has died by this point. Music has gone in a bit of a different direction, so this almost feels like a bit of a holdback to that grungy hard rock feel, which is going to die in a couple of years, right? Like 2000s, you don't have bands like this anymore, do you? It's like Dashboard Confessional and stuff.
Well, it's like an interesting mix of grunge and the world of, like, it's in a world of dealing with like World War II and that sort of time period. Like, it's kind of interesting because you have like some grungy instrumentation, at least on these two so far. Or not.
Yeah.
I don't know what on the first one, not so much grunge, but contrasted with interesting, different instrumentation. Like, it's like wartime instrumentation. Like, you have trumpets, you have bagpipes, you have accordions. Like, it's just interesting mix.
The first song kind of reminded me more of like Lemonheads or something, like Evan Dando and that kind of music. And then this is more like Nirvana feel or grungy feel. By the way, I never mentioned this, but carrot flower, so that's Duca carota. That's that white thing that people always called Queen Anne's lace. That's actually a carrot. And that's the flower that stems from a carrot growing in the ground. They go wild now because, you know, the wind blows carrot seeds everywhere. Mm-hmm. And we call it Queen Anne's lace in this part of the world. But it's Duca carota is the Latin name, and it's just a carrot.
Oh.
If you pick them here, they're white instead of orange. They come in orange, white, and purple, and then the wild ones are usually white. So he's probably talking about carrot flowers. They're those white flowers that grow along roadways. Yeah, super boring, but I studied plants.
Track 3 is In the Aeroplane Over the Sea.
Yeah, so when I heard this song the first time, it was like 3 years ago, and I'm like, oh, this is new. This is tight. So
It's almost, 20 years old. Crazy.
just a beautiful song.
What a beautiful dream that could flash on the screen in a blink.
I really love the way he pushes his voice. There's some really beautiful little intricate flourishes. The synth in the background is haunting. I love it.
Remember one of the reviews we did? I was telling about how they use the saw. That's the saw. It's just someone playing a saw, like a massive steel saw.
This?
Yeah, that little thing in the right ear. It's the singing saw.
Oh, I like it. This is the song you should have learned on guitar.
This was one of the ones, actually, in guitar class, grade 11, because it was just so simple.
You were just outside my room playing this song. Crazy. See, this song is sad, but it's not. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
When I hear it, I feel like this hopeful, optimistic power. But the lyrics, if you really look at them, it's like, oh.
Seems to be dealing with the concept of mortality, though.
But does it feel sad to you?
Kind of. It feels like some I don't know, like the end of a war movie and someone's died or something.
It's just too fast to be sad. But you find that sad. That's good. It's good if we disagree, because
it has a bittersweet feeling to it to me.
okay, the singing saw kind of did that.
Totally, and the little trumpet part.
Oh,
I
see,
find.
okay. See, when I hear Cameron Winter's trumpet in Drinking Age, that makes me feel sad. That feels like a cold blue trumpet, but this felt like a warm trumpet to me.
It feels like a trumpet that's like triumphant, but it's triumphant in spite of something sad that happened.
Oh.
Like war, maybe like the end of war. Because he's in the first part of the song, he's talking about, and one day we will die, our ashes will fly from the airplane over the sea, but for now we are young. I think he's dealing with the concept of dying and just being here and how strange it is to be anything at all.
Totally.
And when we meet it on a cloud, it just seems very wartime to me.
Okay.
I don't know, and just dealing with the concept of death in that context.
I'm hoping it's because you've listened to this album before that you're able to lock into the lyrics better and sound and do smarter stuff. Because I'm just like, I'm not. Are we on 4 already?
Yeah, it's track 4.
Wow, it's going fast.
Well, before we move on, I should say I love that track. I think that track's like an all-time track. I think it's really, really good. Evokes a very nice, bittersweet feeling of sadness, but also some form of hopefulness or contentment.
I agree. I agree with this guy. I agree with you. When I heard it, I think I just learned today. I was this many years old when I learned that was an old song. So like it really held up well.
Mm-hmm.
Where the heck was it when I was actually listening to the radio and like listening to new music? That's so weird. Like when this came out when I was like in university.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy, actually.
What country is this from?
The States.
I was in school in the States. Dude.
Track 4, Two-Headed Boy.
Ooh, Smashing Pumpkins. Disarm.
And I am listening to hear where you
I like that.
You're right, he does push his voice a lot.
But he hits it every time. Like
does.
that's a huge risk right there. I mean, he's in the studio.
But he does have this kind of off-putting delivery a little bit. Or just his voice is kind of a little bit rough around the edges.
It starts rough and then it goes into the pocket, right?
Yeah,
Oh. It's like an enthusiasm too.
He was clipping a little bit there. A little bit distorted, the audio. Again, we find ourselves listening to an album that has some very just images that are painted by the lyrics, you know, that kind of don't really make much sense off first glance.
Why do we keep doing this? This sounds Irish or something, like his accent. Like almost the pull of a folk singer.
He did have the bagpipe in the second track.
But I do hear California accent sometimes, like in Clothes.
What I will say so far is like the guitar work is nothing crazy throughout that. It's like kind of straightforward strumming patterns, just chugging along.
Mm-hmm.
But not to say that's a bad thing, but it's just complemented by his really enthusiastic delivery, I think.
There's not as much instrumentation as we're used to in tracks, right?
Yeah, definitely less so far. It was full on in the Aeroplane Over the Sea, but the rest have had less going on.
And the Airplane Over the Sea was all analog instruments, like things that you could, or just normal.
Yeah. I think the whole album is,
Okay.
for the most part.
Too many DDs for you, bro?
Well, I know that there's, like, they transition into each other.
Oh.
I like that song. It's not one of my favorites on the album, though.
Do you know anything about it?
No, I don't know. That's the thing. I feel bad because I feel like I should know more about the lyrics. I've listened to this album for years, but I kind of just don't listen to many of the lyrics. I'm more of like a overall sound type of guy, production type of guy.
That's what I was doing too.
Yeah, there's some songs of the album where the lyrics are more, you can kind of decipher them, like in the Airplane Over the Sea.
Right.
There's not tons going on that track, but it's still nice to listen to. He has lots of emotion, which makes it engaging.
It has the same kind of energy as the other songs, though, in terms of like sounds happy or sounds powerful or it has energy to it, enthusiasm, but it is kind of also melancholy. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That one was much more stark than all the other ones. I think it was just guitar the entire time.
Yeah, it did feel like lonely.
Track 5?
I think so.
This was one of my favorite songs in high school.
And I've never heard it, so let's see what you liked.
It's track 5, The Fool. See what I mean about the wartime feel?
It's like a dirge, a funeral song. Marching down the street.
Yeah.
And the notes don't end up where you expect. They're a little flatter, I think.
Mm-hmm. But it feels like an epilogue sort of to the previous track.
Oh, so we got a change up coming.
Well, no, I mean, this is like, it seems like this is the second part of Two-Headed Boy or something.
I can see why younger you would like this. Because this is the thing you like, how it comes together. And
this one's like a super satisfying, especially coming directly after Two-Headed Boy. This whole thing is kind of like messy, but it works and it fits together nicely.
I'm picturing France.
Yeah.
France. So that's just a mood establisher for the middle of the album, basically?
Yeah, it's instrumental little track there.
That's fun.
What are your thoughts?
Oh man, I talked the whole bloody time. Sorry. So what thoughts? Very full, kind of like a dirge, kind of some dissonant notes going on in there. Made me feel on edge.
It kind of sounds like it could be that you mentioned the dirge thing. It kind of sounds like it could be like a live recording of one or something due to the sloppiness, you know, or just like the not super tight feel. I mean, it still works obviously, but you know,
a tight dirge would be really off-putting because it's like sad people playing in the streets, walking. Like if it sounded really crisp and clean.
And I think that's why in high school I liked it so much, because you don't really hear that type of instrumentation in a lot of music. And I found this track on this album because I heard the first like 3 tracks, and it's just like a crazy introduction to like that type of instrumentation, you know. That's why I was obsessed with that one.
That's awesome.
Yeah, probably one of my favorites on the album. Doesn't get enough love in my opinion.
And all your friends were listening to Bieber and Drake at the time. Seriously, honestly, full disclosure. At that time, I was listening to the Wiggles. Okay. I went to a Wiggles concert
Wiggles are sick, though.
with the OG members. Okay. Like Murray was right beside me.
You're going to like the title of this one.
Okay.
Holland 1945.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who'd so?
This is also one of my favorite songs from the album. So this one, I think lyrically might be able to pick up a little bit more on some stuff.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like those guitars are distorted to shit.
Spanish Mexican guitar. I mean, trumpets.
Very, very much wartime lyrics there as well. Very much pack up all the pieces of our lives we used to love.
We've already heard this chorus before, but it's going so fast you can't really talk.
I know. There's so many lyrics. It's so sad. That's some pretty heavy stuff.
It is. Might be a thing to take the lyrics up.
Yeah.
So, Holland 1945, both my parents were living there. My father was in Amsterdam. He witnessed the Holocaust happening. So he witnessed people being taken away. He was 5, 6 years old, and one of his core memories is watching one of his play friends get taken out of his house and loaded into a truck. And it's the first time he heard his mother swear, and the only time he ever heard his mother swear. My grandma, she threw her coat over his head, and she said, "Oh my God," in Dutch, which was like the worst swear for a Christian Reformed woman. And my dad, he was a little troublemaker, and he pulled her coat to the side, and he looked, and he just watched his friend getting marched up into a truck. When this came out, though, this album, I remember I was like just fresh out of university, and we were smart, and we knew nothing like this would ever happen again. We frickin' learned our lesson. This is it. Like, no more Holocausts, no more taking, destroying another race of people. And here, right now, we've got two conflicts that are basically trying to do that happening right now.
It's true.
What happens is one side creates a story, a narrative. You know, these guys are bad, these guys are evil, these guys are corrupting, these guys, this is ours, not yours. You don't deserve to be here. You attacked us, we attacked. Like, you pick your narrative, and then you preach it to your people, and then your people adopt it, and then they act it. And I mean, it can be a micro one too. Like, you could do it with your friends and just say, that guy's a loser. Well, now you've all clocked that guy's a loser, and you can harass him for the next 4 years in high school because you've just identified. Like, it happens in the smallest scale and it happens in the biggest scale.
Very interesting track. And it's masked by this upbeat, heavily distorted guitar and these driving drums. And he's just saying line after line after line.
Like rapid fire.
Yeah. I don't know if that's intentional, where it's like such a sensitive topic that's like, I don't know if I want to address this like in a slow song where you can just pay attention to the lyrics, but he's going off in this song.
Yeah, I liked it. It felt appropriate. It all felt appropriate.
Oh, we're halfway.
Good, I could use a snack. Well, hey, Adrian, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
What do we got here?
We have orange cream Coke.
That's amazing.
Well, this is orange vanilla, not orange. It's like a creamsicle, I guess.
Orange vanilla? Mine's not orange vanilla.
It says it.
Oh, okay. Orange vanilla might actually be Trump's rap name. Orange vanilla.
How does this rank in Coke flavors for you?
Below cherry.
What's top for you?
Cherry.
Okay, over regular?
Oh, dude. Cherry Coke, I got it around the time this album came out for my first time, because I moved to LA and I went to the Harbor House Cafe on Pacific Coast Highway in Huntington Beach. And I went to the Harbor House Cafe and they had the soda thing and they had Cherry Coke. And I was like, you have Cherry Coke? And they're like, duh, yeah. And I drank it and I just, wow. I've always loved it since. You know, it's like one of those things you just connect it with a beautiful experience. Mm-hmm. That was my favorite restaurant in the world, Harbor House Cafe.
Move on to track 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is Communist Daughter.
We're getting more electronica.
See the communist daughter standing on the sea.
There's a lot of this kind of delivery going down.
Semen stains the mountaintop.
Kind of electronic soundscapes that he has going on do add to it a lot, though. I really like it.
Yeah, it's very...
And lots of amazing trumpet solos on the whole album.
That one felt colder and far away, kind of a distant thing, but still ahead of that.
Yeah.
And that's terrifying, but it doesn't feel terrifying in the song. But alone, It's like, this was going on the whole time? And it's super, like, Radiohead feeling.
Well, they're the contemporaries, right?
Sure. Okay. If you weren't listening to the lyrics, you'd think they were talking about people who sail ships on the top of the mountains.
Yeah, I want to look this up and see what the...
And also, I think, like, I don't know what the name for it is, but the descending delivery, like...
Yeah.
That feels like Irish, kind of like they sing around a bar and...
Keeps in key with the fertile theme of the song while calling to mind the image of a snow-capped mountain.
Yeah, it did that for me. Gross, snow-capped mountain.
I don't know. I mean, I never really... This is the thing with this album. I listened to this album in high school a lot just because I liked how it sounded, and like his voice was super compelling because it was very strange and felt very off the cuff. And that one was really pretty. Like, I think that's a really pretty song. I was kind of disregarding the lyrics, but
Yeah, I mean, I got stuck on the imagery, the imagery a little bit, but it sounded nice.
okay. Here's track 8. Oh Calmly. I always said it oh calmly, but I mean, I guess that's wrong.
Left with some bright and bubbly.
This song could be in Peaky Blinders.
I haven't seen it, but I believe you.
Thing on your chest, but oh, calmly.
Well, yeah, you get basic guitars. It's very... I mean, you can hear that this is the same guy that does Airplane Over the Sea. There's a lot of similar delivery. But I'm really getting a lot of, like, Irish...
I wonder if he's Irish descent or something.
Must be.
Unintentional.
Made fetuses with flesh-licking ladies while you and your mother were asleep in the
Aw.
trailer park.
If I'm being honest, in high school, this is the one I would kind of skip.
Because the word semen.
No, I mean, just because it's like 8 minutes,
It sure is.
you know?
It's like Freebird.
Like, yeah.
It's pretty, but I've already heard it.
Yeah, I mean, it is and it's not like a song where it's like meditative, you know? Like, it's like, I like a long song that's like meditative and you can sit and it's like more blissful. This is more like, I need to lock in to what he's saying,
Yeah.
which is kind of hard.
So in the meditative songs, you can often just kind of go with the flow. This has no flow. It's like,
Yeah.
it was good. Like, it was a good song.
Yeah, what are your takes?
I don't know.
Yeah, like I said during that song, when I listened to it in high school, that is the one that I would kind of skip because it's long, and I sound bad saying this as an Animal Collective fan, but it's like long, but it's not like meditative. I mean, I like his delivery. Every song, his delivery is great, but it's not one of my favorites on the album.
Yeah, my kids would say that was not light work. That was like a lot of effort.
Yeah.
And I think, honestly, brain rot has creeped in. I can't listen for that long to a song that I'm not into.
Yeah, that's fair.
The first 4 minutes, I'm like, okay. And then there's 4 more minutes.
Okay, so this is track 9, Ghost.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I do love how all the guitars that are distorted in this album are just like distorted to a pulp. You know what I mean?
He starts low, he goes high. Beautiful singing, beautiful music. All fits together so nicely as it's climbing. Other songs go down. It's a lot of circular metaphors too, going around things.
This one does have like kind of that folksy instrumentation.
And the sad Americana trumpets.
Yeah. The whole album does have that folksy storytelling kind of vibe.
He's the most impressive part of the instrumentation, I think.
You think so?
His voice. The horns are nice. The saw.
Yeah, I think the saw is such a cool choice. I've never heard that before on many other albums, if I'm being honest.
I think it's in Star Trek, the original one, when they're flying around. It's like so scary. It's eerie. It's the better way.
It's definitely accomplishing that. Fits with the ghost theme as well.
Yeah, you don't have a natural register for it in your brain, so when you hear it, you're trying to figure out what the heck's going on, but you know it's in that tone that's scary. Boiling kettle or something like that, you know, like
Getting abducted.
it's a warning. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're about to be probed by aliens. That song to me was great. I liked it. It followed the same kind of format of storytelling, madly quick.
I do love the instrumental palette of this album, personally. It's a nice choice because you have a nice mix. Like, you have the really crunchy guitars that are super distorted, and you have drums sometimes, or it's just these plainly recorded acoustic guitars, and then his voice, which is has its own unique appeal itself. It's not for everyone. And you have the horns, trumpets, accordions, singing saw. Like, it's a very unique instrumental palette that's probably hasn't really been explored that much up until this point, I feel like.
That was prime comment right there. That was good. Well said.
Track 10 is called Untitled.
Is this the end of Ghost Ghost? I like how the drums come in. Bagpipes, dude. That's dope. I love that.
This one was also one of my favorites in high school.
This makes bagpipes cool. Not that they're not cool, but you know, they can be played by old people who are complaining.
Maybe, remember there's that bagpipe solo on Caroline Polachek's album?
Yep.
Maybe she was listening to Richard Makoto.
This is punk rock bagpipes.
And it's also interesting because you have like some synths playing those chords. Or it's an organ, I don't know.
Yeah. But the drums are just like, they're in the back there, but they're just, you can tell it's aggressive.
Yeah.
It's like Animal from the Muppet Show playing drums.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
It's almost like children's song type, you know?
Yep. Circus Corps.
Yeah. I just think the instrumentals in this album, like, just bring a nice element to it, you know?
I think a better title for that would have been Instrumental than Untitled. Just saying.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
What are your takeaways?
Yeah, it was a great song. I felt like the whole time we've been like looking at lyrics and paying attention to lyrics. So when you get an instrumental that's good, and then what do you think about the song? It's like I have to use a different frame of reference. I guess, like I said, the drums really brought it together for me in the bagpipes. The drums and the bagpipes.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's other fill stuff that you pointed out. Why don't you talk about that?
Oh, I just like the little organ parts. Those are really cute. It sounded like children's songs or, you know, like, yeah, little nursery rhymes or something.
Yeah, scary though. Like if you played that for your little kid,
Yeah.
it's too much energy. It's like Wiggles would never do that.
Like the bagpipe part is super off kilter, but not so far that it's like turn this off.
Mm-hmm.
It's still kind of hitting. I don't know. It's like it scratches a interesting scratch for me.
I miss you didn't know you had.
Yes, exactly. Personally, one of my favorites on the album as well.
Really?
Yeah. The instrumentals are like some of the highlights for me because you actually have some full. Because, like I said, one of my favorite things about this album is the instrumental palette, and those instrumentals really are like highlight the MVPs of the production.
Yeah, I feel like going forward they could bring that same energy into the songs with words.
Well, I mean, you have it on in the Aeroplane Over the Sea and Holland 1945. And those are the standouts to me, as well as the first track. This is track 11, Two-Headed Boy Part 2.
Super uncomfortable beginning.
Very eerie.
Daddy, please hear this song that I sing. In your heart there's a spark that just screams for a love in your eyes, and I love
Lots of imagery with flowers around eyes.
Yep.
This album.
of your life in your
And everything's so fast. I just trying to find a time to comment.
Yeah.
I've already forgot the things I was going to say about the lyrics a minute ago.
I mean, again, it seems like he's dealing with the themes of mortality and someone dying or leaving.
So sad, this song.
Yeah.
And that's how they want to end this album. They want to leave you with this feeling.
I mean, that kind of has been the overall tone.
But there was a hopeful. Maybe the bridge. Something's coming.
Yeah.
There's an urgency to his voice. He's really pushing it. It's like he's yelling at us.
It's like he wants us to catch this, make sure we're listening.
Yeah, it's very demanding.
Yeah.
And the first line too, talking to the father, listen. It's not very often you stop and ask your dad to listen.
It's true.
Think about the amount of times you've done it. Dad, listen.
It's true.
If they do, it means you're doing something wrong. I'm a dad, I know.
True.
It's urgent. It's serious. Like if my kid says it to me, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
So when I heard that line, I was like paralyzed for a second. I really want to know, even before musically, like lyrically, what stood out to you there?
I don't know. For some of these songs, I haven't listened to them in this way, so trying to keep up with the lyrics and figure out what they mean, it's kind of overwhelming on this album, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, totally. That's why I asked you. I was deflecting. Because the music's so easy, this album. We should have paid attention to the lyrics, but I don't want to stare at them the whole time because that feels weird. For me, I got stuck with the father, listen to me thing. And I can only remember one time asking my dad to do it, and he was just so freaking confused. He put his hands up. He's like, "What? What?" I was like, "Oh, this isn't gonna work." It's just a really amazing. For me, that was very powerful. Brought back a lot of memories.
I mean, the whole theme, this album is not joyous, that's for sure. It's dealing with death and war and mortality and nothing happy.
So this should be your top pick for 2025.
I mean, what are your overall takeaways from the album?
It's great. I mean, it's a good album. It's not the thing I would listen to right now. It's not my kind of sad. I think it would just take me down. But it's a thing that everyone should listen to this whole album, I think, without commentary. Just listen to it. Give it a chance. Give that 8-minute track a chance. See if you can do it. See if how deeply brain rot has set in. I think this is one of those albums that was influential and influenced. And listening to it puts you in the fray. But I hadn't listened to it. And I didn't really know about it. I appreciate it. I liked it. Yeah, what about you?
I mean, I like it. It's been nice to revisit it because it's been many years since I've listened to it front to back. It's definitely one of those albums where context and like diving into the lyrics afterwards is a thing, because there's a lot of, I know it's wrapped up in history and the Second World War a lot, and lots of context is needed with these lyrics. And it almost does it a disservice to like try and appreciate the music and the lyrics at the same time, which we've had with a couple albums on this channel so far. But like I said, I really like the instrumental palette. It's very unique. Definitely takes you to that feeling. I mean, the only idea I have of it is from pictures and films and books that I've read about the war, but it takes you to that place and those sounds, like that instrumental palette of having like the accordion, bagpipe, trumpets, the subject matter. It does a good job at taking you to that place, that time period, at least. Given what I understood from this album, and I've listened to this for years, and I feel bad that I haven't fully analyzed it, but
you just do what you do. You can't feel bad about it.
It's true. So just very interesting themes that it's timeless. Like you said, you heard in the Aeroplane Over the Sea 3 years ago, and you thought it was fresh and new, and that's the sign of a timeless song.
Totally timeless. It's the most timeless on the album for sure.
For me, the standouts are King of Carrot Flowers Part 1, In the Airplane Over the Sea, Fool, Communist Daughter, Untitled, Holland 1945. Those are my favorites, which is the majority of the album, but yeah.
I can stand by that. Rating wise, I liked it better than a bunch of the things we've listened to on here. We were going to make a chart. We're almost done making that chart to compare. Yeah, so I would probably give this, is our rating system like for listenability? Like, would I throw this on Spotify every day? Or is it just like, this is a standout album for all time?
It's a mix of everything. It's how much you would listen to it, how good you think it is, influential, everything.
It's lower than my lowest Radiohead, but it's higher than a lot of the stuff we've listened to. So I'm going to go solid B. Solid B.
Solid B.
Solid B.
I think for me, I would probably give this one an A-. It also does have a lot of nostalgic value for me, even if I haven't fully realized the context of the lyrics. I mean, just for me, I'm a production guy, so I always listen for that, just the general feel of the music, as opposed to lyrics always come last for me. So I think, yeah, I would go A- for this album.
Very nice.
Really solid, really unique instrumental palette. So, and some really good songs, some timeless songs, and really cool instrumentals that are highlights for me. So
well, I'm going to listen to it again this week, and I'll probably, after comments on our channel, I look at the comments from all our albums, and then I re-listen to the album. And it's always a richer, better experience. So I'm going to wait to see what is said, and then I'm going to listen to it again.
It's true.
With that in mind, it really helps. There's some good stuff coming in.
Yeah, so far every album that we've done, I've listened to again, and it always you have a totally different perspective when you listen to it for the second time. So that's important when we give these scores. Or thoughts. It's always off of first listen, which is hard to. It's hard to,
Yeah, I missed so much on Geese, on Cameron Winter. I missed Charlie XCX. I missed a whole bunch. I listened to that again this week with my daughter in the car, and I was like, oh my goodness, yeah, this one I like even more than I did before. So it's fun. I like this.
Yeah, it is fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was In the Aeroplane Over the Sea. We might go down the rabbit hole of the MU Core albums. Who knows? If that's something that people would let us know. But yeah, that was a fun album to listen to, fun to revisit. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any albums you would like for us to listen to, let us know. But until next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.